Well, howdy. Hi, everyone. How are you? On this April 3rd, is that what it is? I am cooking up today. I'm going to grab the other glasses. Not the right glasses. Hold on. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that's much better. I am cooking up some stuffed peppers here in my kitchen. Pardon crazy hair. It's a little windy today. And I was out running around at the grocery store this morning, and I'm just kind of right now ranting, uh, talking. Just it's been a while since I've gone live on YouTube, and it was important that I make a presence. I come on and say hi to anybody. Don't know who would be watching at this time, but I want to thank all my new subscribers, all my new likes. I appreciate, and I know we hear that a lot. I appreciate what you have done, the comments that you've left, people who are purchasing products, booking my art classes, taking my mentoring coaching sessions. It's important to me. It's how I make a living. It's what I do that makes me happy because the things that we do in our life, it is about the recipe for success. We take what we love and we learn to commercialize it. We learn to make money with it. And I have partnered with Avon. I've partnered with Gourmet Cupboard, two separate entities. Avon, we all know the name, tried, true, tested, cosmetics, bath and body, clothing, jewelry, and although right now I'm cooking and I didn't want to have any jewelry on, and their makeup, it's a good product. It's been around forever, and as a little girl, it has a personal type sentiment with me. So when I was approached to represent the company and sell the product, I was like, yes, heck yes, I will. And then the Gourmet Cupboard is a wonderful company based out of Texas. It is meal prep, time saving, cost effective. You're buying your products that you need at the grocery store and you were using their products to gourmet up what you are cooking. I always say it's important to get your family back around the table. It's important that we start inviting our friends to our house again and entertaining in our homes. It's important that we share stories and we tell how we got started. We talk about the whys and the whens. And, coming from an Italian family, we were cooks. They cooked. Many of good conversations happened around the kitchen table in the kitchen while my grandma was cooking, or even my dad, who was a cook in the army at the end of the Korean War. Many a conversation, good learning lessons in those conversations that I had with both my grandma and my dad. So here today I am making stuffed peppers. Quite honestly, I have had a case of the blahs in the last couple weeks. I guess maybe the end of winter, and we were all looking forward to spring and having warm weather and doing more things outside. We get to a point where our businesses kind of slow down, and we're always looking for what's next. What's that next step that we can take to, boom business, to get people more interested in who we are and what we do. And sometimes it's just important to step back and not do a gosh darn thing. Sit back and just kind of relax. Let your mind shut off for a while. And in the last maybe week, I think I've done that. I'm just like, I'm not burnt out, but I have been in a fog trying to get my house ready where I can get it up on the market. My youngest graduates from high school, trying to up my game a little bit, generate some more income. Because the bottom line is you have to be happy with who you are and what you're representing and what you can do to make money that's going to generate a long term commitment and to make great connections with people who want to get to know you and people who want to be your friend and people who want to buy your product. And I just find it really easy that to cook. You know, like I said, growing up the way that I did, I find it easy to multitask when I'm trying to tell a story or, teach somebody a lesson. We all have to eat. We do. We all have to eat. We all have a preference to flavors and our favorite foods. And stuffed peppers was one of those things that my grandma would go to cook, and people just out of nowhere show up at the front door. And now, do I think that happens by today's standards? Probably not, but it just reminds me my cousin Chris, no matter where he was a couple of months younger than me. My grandma would make stuffed peppers, and lo and behold, he would just show up out of the clear blue, and she'd say, "How did you know?" And he'd just say, "I don't know. It's just something told me I needed to stop by," because stuffed peppers was his favorite. So what I did was today I took about not quite a pound of hamburger and two Zazitza Italian sausage links. I did the sweet mild, where when I make my sauce, I always like to use the hot and spicy, along with usually 2 pounds of ground beef. So I had some extra sauce. I had made a big pot of sauce. Here's my sauce over here. I had made a big pot of sauce a couple weeks ago, and what I like to do typically is make my meals stretch because it's just important when you have a family and you are feeding many. It's important to get your money's worth. And I like going to Aldi's. Wherever you are from, I'm sure you have a saving store, someone that offers you more bang for your buck. And here in St. Louis, Missouri, I love Aldi's. I can't go wrong with Aldi's. After I do my stuffed peppers, I'm going to make stuffed mushrooms with some crab meat, the imitation crab meat, because it's just as good. But everything that I got for the stuffed mushrooms was barely $25. And that will last 2 meals. So it's worth it to me to spend that kind of money. The stuffed peppers, I always get the red and the orange and the yellow, and then I always like to get the mini peppers to go with it to fill up the bottom of the casserole. Just makes it last, makes it go. And if you didn't like the peppers, you could just use the meat, the ground beef with the sausage and your rice, and you would have porcupine balls. That's what that is called, without the green pepper. So it has been a while since I came on live. It's been a while since I have gotten online here at YouTube and talked a little bit about things that are going on, and I just really wanted to touch base. If any of you would like to just leave a comment, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Let me know your plans for spring. Let me know what you have planned vacation-wise with your family. Let me know if you have decided on a business, if you have decided that you are ready to take that next step and that you are ready to sit down with me online. We can go over a bunch of things and we can get your ideas implemented. We could get that plan written out so you can see the steps that you need to take. If you're in the St. Louis area and you want to take an art lesson, a one-on-one or a group lesson, by all means, send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. You can go over to kitryn-marie.weebly.com and you can see all of my work there. I hope to hear from you. I hope wherever you are, the sun is shining, temperatures are getting warmer. I hope that you are creating and cooking a fabulous meal that you can get your family and your friends around your dinner table so you can teach lessons and you can tell stories and you can talk about all the things that bring everybody happiness and joy. It's important. So I am Kitryn Marie. I'm an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach. I reside here in St. Louis, Missouri. I have partnered with the Gourmet Cupboard. If you would like more information, please just leave me a comment. Send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. So you take care, be happy, be blessed. You don't know what side of the coin you're going to be on when that coin tosses in the air. So make sure all your choices are positive. All your choices are for your best, highest good. And you take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.